All right, good morning. Got out here early this morning. I'm over in Tallahassee. Had a few hospital visits planned this morning, but obviously it's a little too early for the hospital to allow visitors. So gonna get in a run real quick. It is 6:52 this morning. And just kind of waiting on a little bit of daylight so I can get started. Going to be at Tom Brown Park in Tallahassee this morning, getting in a long run, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely a beautiful morning. Alright, I'm at 13 miles. I'm calling it a day. Planning to do 21 with a few interval sections in there. Did 2 miles at the heart rate I wanted, but weirdly enough, I was like 40 seconds per mile slower than prescribed. So, not sure what's really going on. Saturday, as you remember with the video series, again, trying to do a 21-mile long run. Got 2.5 miles in, said, nope, not doing this, scratched it. Sunday did not run, Monday did not run, and then today is Tuesday, and I'm 8 miles shorter than what I should have been. So maybe it's just a little sickness, maybe it's just a mental barrier or mental pit I'm kind of in right now, but maybe I'll continue to work through it. I'm gonna continue to push. I mean, I still got out here and did an hour and 48 minutes of running, so that's a plus. But I'm gonna try and get back to the drawing board tomorrow and yeah, see if I can't kickstart the engine back in progress. You'll have these things whenever you're training, these ups and downs. You'll have a really good peak, and then you'll kind of plateau for a little while, and then sometimes you either go up on another plateau or you kind of hit a valley for just a little bit, and that's just kind of where I'm at right now. But I'm gonna keep my head up, gonna keep grinding, gonna keep working hard. Today, gonna ride my bike to work at church. Had an 8-mile run scheduled today. Since I had to do my long run yesterday, I already had to push that back. Scratching the 8-mile run for today. I'll probably make that up later in the week somewhere, if I make it up at all. I'm gonna be doing an easy, somewhat easy spin, just commute to work today. It's about 15 miles to work. Takes me a little bit over an hour on my mountain bike. I got my lights. Gotta be safe, but legs are feeling good coming around. And yeah, let's get going. It's gonna be extremely cold. As you can tell, I'm all bundled up, but it's all temporary pain. Well, bike ride complete, a little less than 15 miles, 59 minutes, so right at an hour. Believe it or not, it actually doesn't waste as much time commuting to work as you would think. My lips are still kind of numb. So today is Thursday. Been a crazy week of training. Not a good kind of crazy either. Yesterday, just got busy. It's Wednesday. In the ministry world, Wednesdays are kind of busy, or can be busy. They are for me at least, and so only got a 2-mile run in last night on the treadmill. And then today I'm gonna try and get an easy 10 in. Tomorrow, easy 5, Saturday 5K race. Probably gonna throw on some extra intervals after that. And then Sunday, easy 15-mile long run. This is kind of a down week, or should be a down week in terms of training. But I had quit taking my creatine the week before when I was supposedly going to race, but due to the weather, that race got canceled. And so I'm trying to get back on the creatine, and it's not having a good effect. Like, I'm super fatigued, not recovering well, not in a good headspace. And running, I mean, with your headspace, that's everything, because running is such a mental sport. So yeah, I can go out here and do it, but do I have that eye of the tiger, that killer instinct that normally comes with being in a good headspace? So hopefully I can get back on track, get back motivated, get back hungry again, so I can start training like I used to. And then the reason I quit wanting to take the creatine was because of the weight gain. So when I race, I'd like to be around 165, 162, somewhere around there. And when I started the creatine, I've already gained 13 pounds. So I'm around 175, 178, somewhere around there right now. And that's heavy for a runner wanting to run the kind of times I want to run. Well, for someone only being 5'10", that is. So, but I've learned I'm gonna keep taking the creatine. I feel like from the perspective of recovery, performance, and everything that it involves, I'm gonna continue taking it. I'm not gonna do cycles again, because when you do cycles, it throws you off. And I just don't like dealing with that fatigue that comes with it. I'll just deal with the extra weight gain. And my mindset is I'll just get stronger. And but anyways, as you can tell, today's more of a therapy session than it is an actual training session. But when it comes to marathon training, or training in general with running and any other sport, you got to have those mental days. So today's a nice and easy 10-mile run, and that's what the doctor prescribed, and that's what the pharmacist is going to feel. A little bit of an inside joke there, because I'm a pharmacist. All right, it is Friday. Got an easy 10 in yesterday, as you saw. Today got an easy 5 with 10 100-meter strides or sprints. Probably gonna be more strides. Got a 5K tomorrow, so just gonna be shaking out the legs, but getting in a little bit of mileage. Looks like it's fixing to rain. It's gonna be bad weather, so we'll see how this goes. All right, 5 miles done in the books. Felt really good on the sprints, felt strong. I haven't been feeling good this week in terms of performance, but this week, well, excuse me, today, I felt really good. Felt strong again, felt fast, had really good leg turnover. That's a good thing going into tomorrow in a 5K, which I'm not used to that kind of level of speed to have done today. So really good, really happy with that. I think things are going to be good tomorrow. I'm excited to push the envelope. I don't think this entire marathon build I've hit a heart rate higher than like 175, 176. So tomorrow I'll probably be in like the 185s, 190s, hopefully, if I can push myself that hard. But looking forward to it nonetheless. It's been a while since I've busted out a fast 5K. Not sure if it's going to be fast or not, but let's see how it goes. Saturday morning, race morning, getting in a quick 2-mile warm-up for the 5K. Excited and nervous. Not sure how my body's gonna respond. Pushing 3 miles at a faster pace than I've run in probably over a year. But excited, the weather's perfect. It's like 50 degrees, sun shining. I'm just ready to roll.
But when you get down past your start off, your turn.
Get set and go.
All right, so I'm already back home. Did not get a chance to do a post-race interview just because of the hectic nature of post-race stuff, and dealing with Hannah's huge PR was bigger priority definitely than filming this. So doing it now. Ended up running 18:57. I was about 10 seconds slower than last year on a similar marathon build. So kind of in the same ballpark. I did not get to do any kind of marathon last year, so I really don't have a good benchmark of where I am physically. That's definitely slower than I was anticipating. I thought I could get into the 17s again, but logically and rationally thinking about it, I am doing marathon training, have done 0 speed. So I think moving forward, it's too late to change things now, but for the next marathon build, I'm going to incorporate more speed into my workouts, into some of my sessions, because I like having a little bit of that extra speed because I'm able to run at a higher rate, feeling a little better and not quite as labored. Because today, as soon as I went sub 6 minutes, I think I did 5:37 for the first mile, I was already in full lactate. And it's hard, if you've ever been in that position, to come back and run 2 more miles after going into that deficit of lactate. So definitely got some things to work on, got to fine tune and tweak some things, but still feeling good overall. Feel better than I did last week. And then I'll get a long run in the morning before church and then hit the ground running for next week. Next week's gonna be the biggest week of this block, and it'll be the last like really intense training week before we get into it. So stay tuned. Well, it is Sunday afternoon and I decided I'm going to take the day off. So only ran like 3 days this week, no, 4 days this week. Got 40 miles. It's killing me not doing my long run today. I was supposed to have 15 miles, so that would have put me at 55 miles for the week, but I gotta listen to my body, be smart with it, and I may do a hour spin session on the trainer tonight on the bike, just to kind of get my legs active recovering. But yeah, gonna take it easy, not gonna push it. I ain't got about a few weeks left of training, and I'm starting to taste the marathon because it's getting so close. We are 4 weeks away, starting tomorrow. Actually, it's 4 weeks yesterday. So getting excited.